Good morning, Bitcoiners. Welcome once again to Bitcoin for Mere Mortals channel. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, crypto assets, technology, and the future. Bitcoin for Mere Mortals is also a book available at Amazon. But if you want it for free, let me know in the comments and I will send it to you for free. Here we don't give financial advice. We give education and entertainment. Okay, what's going on? Well, Bitcoin has been up and down, up and down, up and down for a while. Basically, it goes down to 39,000. And then it goes up to 43,000 and then it goes back down again, down, up, down, up. But we are in a lateral flow, lateral movement, and this is actually a good opportunity to accumulate more satoshis. Just remember to buy when it's low. If it gets around 40, it's a good price, and don't sell. That's it. That's the advice I got. Even though this is not financial advice. Okay. At the moment we're in red, but tomorrow will probably be, everything will be green tomorrow, or maybe even Monday, because weekends are usually quiet. We are now in extreme fear. People are, afraid, and this is a good time to buy. Every time that you see extreme fear here means time to buy. Also, this is basically what Bitcoin is doing, up and down, but when you look back, it's very stable at the moment. It's very, very stable. It's been very stable for a while. Yeah, nothing much to say about that. Just eventually it will go up because all the indicators show that everything else is not working, and I'm going to show you today about that. Everything else is there's no other way to find a safe haven for your money. The only place is Bitcoin, and this is the probable next Prime Minister of Canada, and he says that the Bank of Canada is financially illiterate. He's a pro Bitcoin, and he will very likely be next Prime Minister. So this is good. Also, this is The Economist. The Economist is this week saying that the Fed have failed. I mean, it's not me saying it. Well, it's me saying it as well. I say this every day. But even The Economist is acknowledging that don't trust fiat money, don't trust the banks, don't trust the Federal Reserve. Put your money in Bitcoin because it's the only decentralized financial system there is out there. Also, I'm going to show you a few indicators showing that the fundamentals of Bitcoin are good. First one is the hash rate. Hash rate is the power that the miners have, and it's right now at an all-time high. This is when we reach an all-time high, the price reaches an all-time high a few weeks later. Also, this other one is the Lightning Network, which is the layer 2 Bitcoin transaction layer. It's also an all-time high right now. So this is meaning that there are more and more transactions with this. The Lightning Network. The Lightning Network is usually mostly for small payments, to buy a coffee, to buy a beer, something like that. So it's like a medium of exchange more than a reserve of value. And also the number of addresses, people that are coming into the ecosystem, is an all-time high as well. So great. It's getting very popular, but we are still very early as well. And also the illiquid supply, which is very important because it's these people that buy Bitcoin and never sell, like me and you, is an all-time high. So there you go. The health of Bitcoin is really, really good. So eventually the price will have to go up. And this is from a German bank. German bank is actually offering the customers to buy products related to Bitcoin. A German bank. I mean, this is good news, right? Is offering metal wallets like this and this. Is offering courses, information about Bitcoin, how to buy Bitcoin and all that, how to store it, and boxes to protect your seed words, all that. And it's charging 100 euros, 69 euros, and all that. So there you go. Even banks know that the customers need Bitcoin, and they know Bitcoin is in the future. Also, in the Bahamas, if you live in the Bahamas, you can now pay tax with Bitcoin. Great. Also, I want to show you this, also from a bank, coming from Morgan Stanley. This is one of the biggest banks in the world. When they measure the price of houses in the US in dollars, here the price in dollars in brown or yellow, it obviously goes up. From the last 7 years, 8 years, it's gone up a lot when you measure in dollars. But when you measure the price of housing in Bitcoin, here in the blue line, it's actually go down a lot. It used to be, to buy the average house, the average home in the US used to be 1,000 Bitcoin in 2015. Now it's only 8 Bitcoin. There you go. Finally, we got money that doesn't depreciate, that doesn't inflate into nothing. This is good. And this is Morgan Stanley doing this. Another bank surrendering to the power of Bitcoin. And this is, related to this. If you measure the house price in dollars, you are depressed. If you measure the house price in Bitcoin, you are very happy. And this is another indicator of, in black we have the price of Bitcoin. In sort of in orange we have the illiquid supply, you could say, the Bitcoin that has been in a wallet for more than 1 year. Sometimes people panic and sell, like here in 2018 and in 2021, but now we are at an all-time high. And usually when this goes up, when illiquid supply goes up, Bitcoin price also follows. Also, this is comparing this, the illiquid supply, with the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq also is volatile. It also drops. It dips when there's panic. Everybody sells. Like right now, Netflix, they lost like 30% in 1 day, and there's all the other companies losing money right now. So it shows you in a way that is not so correlated as we tend to think. And in fact, the Nasdaq is more volatile than Bitcoin. Also, the National Bank of Ukraine made a law yesterday that people are not allowed, or people are limited in the amount of Bitcoin they can buy with the local currency. And this has been criticized a lot because it's not good. But we must admit that the whole point of doing this, they're not only limiting Bitcoin, they are trying to protect the local currency, the Hryvnia, and they are limiting to buy any currency, including the dollar, including the euro, including Bitcoin. So it's not just Bitcoin. They're doing this in order to protect the local currency, but I think it's a mistake. What they should do is just drop the local currency, because that's probably worth nothing now, and adopt Bitcoin as a legal tender like El Salvador. That's my advice to the president of Ukraine. No financial advice. And this is the M1 supply, the money supply. So how much money is in the market circulating, it usually goes up over time. Here from the 80s, from the 60s, the 80s, it usually goes up. This is normal, this is natural. But then we go to 2020 and look at this. It goes crazy. Yes, crazy. if you increase the money supply by 40% in just 1 year, you're going to create hyperinflation. This is what's happening now. We are in hyperinflation because they printed too much money. Yesterday, the director of the IMF said, acknowledged that they have made a big mistake printing so much money, and which she was very honest to I have to say, but that doesn't matter. These people don't seem to understand the economy. They think they can get away with murder. They think they can print money forever and the prices are not going to go up. That's crazy. Everybody knows that. This is very simple, very basic economy. So there you go. When you print too much money, the prices go up very much. And now we're at 10% inflation officially, but it's going to go to 20 or 30 or who knows. And is inflation natural? False. Inflation is the result of counterfeiting by central banks. Exactly. And also, this is Ricardo Salinas from Mexico. He says, in Spanish, he's saying, you have to be happy, even if only to piss them off. So be happy. Have a nice weekend. Remember to subscribe, comment, and share in the social media. Thank you very much. I will see you next week.